it's alright, it's fine. I am really appetised. Well, we are on a high advertisement. We're going to get even more advertised because we're going for brandy. So I'm whacking it in now. We're going for brandy, and we're whacking it in. Right, okay. Now, how's everyone doing? We are doing some serious fucking shit, right? Okay, we've got the lemon sauce that's been kicking off. I've reviewed the last video that I did. I'm really pissed. Right, we need to start now, crack on with some actual serious subjects, right? So, right, oh, fucking hell. Right, okay. So, what we're going to do, right, I'm going to get the onion first. The first thing I'm going to do is, I'm not even concentrating on the chicken. Chicken is an immaterial object that I have got no time for at the moment. I want to get the rice cracked out. Right, so we want rice cracking. So we're going to whack it in. We're going to do rice, okay? Now, the reason why I want to do some specialist subjects is because, and like Sheep Unit said, Sheep Unit, Lieutenant Sheep Unit. Now, I've made a decision on the promotion, right? Because there's going to be a promotion in tonight, okay? Notice how I'm doing the onion, okay? Now, the reason why is there's a promotion that I'm really pissed, right? So if I make absolutely no sense tonight, then that will be a promiscuity that will be unprescribed. Right, that's fucked that one. Right, wow. Right, I'm having issues, right? Right, I want to keep the onion lengthy. I want to keep it lengthy, right? I'm having trouble with me fucking scarf and all that shit and me cloth and all that. Right, now, I was thinking about the other day, right? I know it's the first mystery tours that I did. And I know it's like a case of everyone going, oh well, you know, if someone guesses the actual name of what you're doing is right, that's literally a bingo or a jackpot, right? So I've made a decision, I've made an executive decision, right? I'm gonna promote someone, yeah? So I'm gonna promote Lieutenant Sheep Unit, okay? Lieutenant Sheep Unit is going to be promoted to First Lieutenant. Alright? So no longer I'm struggling. Right, I'm struggling, right? Right, no longer is Lieutenant Pelosi and Lieutenant Sheep Unit are going to be on the same rank. Right? Lieutenant Sheep Unit has now been slightly ranked higher than Lieutenant Pelosi, right? And that was done for a reason. Done for a reason, right? Reason that I will disdain in a minute, right? Right, anyway, right, I'm going to digress on that situation. We need to get this fried rice sorted out, right? So, I'm going to whack some... I'm coughing like a fucker, hang on. Right, okay, I'm back from the security. Right, and the reason why I've done that is because basically I want to see who's more on point, yeah? I want to see who's not got, like, I'm not questioning loyalty, right? I'm not questioning loyalty from my squad members, and I know I have to keep going over this, right? Because obviously there's new people that joined and all that stuff and whatever. But there is a difference between gang members and squad members, right? Now, obviously squad membership is a different thing than gang membership, yeah. I'm not saying there's any difference, but there is, yeah. And I did say, you know, I wanted rankability. I wanted rankability, so I've promoted Sheep Unit. He's now First Lieutenant Sheep Unit, and I think he deserves it. Yeah, I'm not saying that Lieutenant Pelosi doesn't deserve it. Actually, to be honest with you, on some aspects of things, Lieutenant Pelosi actually deserves it slightly more. And I will get into details of that now. And the reason why that is because Lieutenant Pelosi is a little bit more critical than what Lieutenant Sheep Unit can be, right? And to me, that is actually quite a good thing. Now, on the wider aspects of things, I want everyone to get promoted, right? I want Sergeant Major Ron to get promoted. I want Lieutenant Pelosi to get promoted, but they can only be promoted in certain situations, alright? Now, Johnny K60 is not into it, is not embroiled into this situation. Johnny K60 has got a completely different rank. He's the head of the fucking gang, alright? So, it's a different situation, completely different. Right, okay. Now, I've cut up some garlic, I've cut up some onion, I'm going to whack the onion in. Okay, now, that did not fry off like I wanted it to. And the reason why that is because I was chatting to you amazing fuckers, right? So anyway, so yes, we've made a promotion. The promotion has been made, yeah. I've whacked some onion into this pan. It's not requiring my full attention. I'm going to whiz it round, right? I'm going to whiz it. It's looking quite anemic, isn't it, actually? Right, hang on a second. Right, okay, we're back, right? We are back, right? A fucking smelly fart. But I'm whacking in the rest of the onion there. Right, so I want to get these onions fried up. So that is now official now. Sheep Unit, you are now First Lieutenant, okay? So, I don't want Pelosi to get, like, despondent. Right, he's still a very important member of the squad unit. So, okie dokie, let's get it rolling. Let's get it fucking wrapping up. And I want to get this in now. Now, immediately, as soon as I've done them onions, I want the garlic in as well, alright? This is a very important subject now. Now, I've done it in slices, yeah? I've done it in slices, and I want that to... I want it to... I've got a little bit of a coughing situation going on. But I don't know what's going on, so... Okey-dokey. Right, I've just whacked up to the highest heat you can go. Alright, I've just got up to the highest heat you can go. Right, also, while I'm doing that, the onions, I've got the cashew nuts, yeah? Now, I want these cashew nuts. I'm going to whack in about that many, yeah? I want some nuttage in here, yeah? Now, I just want to whack them in. I was going to crush them up and do all of that business, and I haven't done that because I want them to be able to sing their own song, yeah. I want them to be able to play their own tune, yeah, and give their own flavour, yeah. And that is how it's going to be. So I want to get them onions up to a certain situation, yeah. I've got the garlic in there, I've got the cashew nuts in there, and I've also got the fucking situational abilities in there. Right, so obviously this is the second video, and we are quite really smashed. I'm almost like paralytic, right? So we are going to be struggling, right? So, right, I'm now going to do the chicken, yeah. I'm going to whack the chicken in, yeah, and this is going to be for the fryer, alright? I'm chucking a plastic bag in a washing bowl for absolutely no reason at all. Right, I'm going to turn this down a bit now because I needed that temperature to get up, so okie dokie. I just want to brown them off. I want to get colour on them, right? All I'm doing at the moment, everyone's going, hang on, what about the egg? Right, don't worry about the egg. The egg is fine. Right, don't worry about the egg. I'll do the egg now, actually. So, because people are going to be going on about stuff. Now, actually, Lieutenant Poloski, he'd actually say, why is this frying pan here missing a handle, right? Now it is missing a handle. Now a lot of the bowls I've got from work, okay, are from work, right? So I'll give you a couple of examples, right? Hang on a minute. Right, so I've got a new bowl acquired from work, but as you can see, Mr. Lieutenant Poloski, it's got a big chip in it, right? But I can still use that, right? So any bowls they've got from work, it's got a chip in it, same as this one here, right? Big chip in it. So I just take it, right? Because at the end of the day, all they're going to do is chuck them out anyway, so I might as well have them. So there we go. Right, okay, that's now nice and emulsified, right? Okie dokie. I don't want the onion to be done too much. I want it softened. I want it softened and coloured. That's all I want, right? So I'm going to take that off now. I'm just going to whack that in the oven for a minute. The oven is off. It's just somewhere to hold it. That's all it is. So there we go. Because obviously I've only got a tiny kitchen, so there we go. Right, now we need to do the egg. Right, now the way I do the egg is going to be slightly different. If I can find the pan, which I can't, which I can, obviously. Right, okie dokie. Right, here's the pan. I'm going to whack that down lower. Right, now I want to do. Now this is going to be for the egg fried rice, okay? So, here we go. Now what I want to do is I want to get a fork, alright? And I just want to crack some eggs in this. I just want to create an egg situation. Now this is how I do my eggs, for especially egg fried rice, right? So I don't do it in the wok or anything like that. I do it separate, yeah? So we just whiz it up and we whiz it round, alright? Now, like I said earlier in the video, I have had updates from 00 Agent 120. I'm not going to start getting into it just yet. I might have to leave it for another video because it's getting a little bit complicated, okay? And I don't want any miscommunication from the other side, alright? So, I'm not saying there's anything bad that's happened. There has been some quite interesting moments, but we're gonna leave that for another time, alright? Okie dokie, here we go. Right, I'll drip this in. Right, okay. Now, when I do an egg, yeah, it's not a case of I'm doing an egg, or it's a case of you're doing an egg. What it's the case of, it's a case that we want eggs, okay? Now, I've got the egg in here, I've whizzed it up. I have not seasoned it with any seasonal scenarios, okay? So I want to just create, I'm just going to whiz it round. I'll whiz it round. I've got it up to a fairly high heat, right? I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm in control. The oil on this situation is quite hot. It's on, and I'm going to transfer that over once I've done the rice, alright? Right, okay. Right, so you can see that egg movement that's going on there, alright? Now once that slows down a bit, and I can turn this down a bit, I'm just going to whiz it round. Right, now we've got a bit of movement going on, alright? Okie dokie. Right, now I want to fold it over. I want to fold it over again. I just want to solidify that egg. Alright, that's all I'm doing. There we go. And there we are. Alright. So we're just going to ease that through. right? Now, depending on what temperature you got this pan at, it all depends on your specifications. Now, I want a little bit of crust on the top of it. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to place it in the thing, right? And now, I just want to cut it. And that's all I'm going to do for the egg, right? That is going to be in the egg fried rice, right? And that's it. And that's all she wrote, right? And that's all she wrote. And that's all she needs to write, yeah? There's got to be no deliberation on that communication at all, right? Okay. Right. Well, we're having a moment, we've got interruptions, hang on. Okay, right. So, right, okay, I'm going to pull the rice out now. Or the pan for the rice, alright? Okie dokie, so here we go. So we're going to whack it up to a quite a high heat now. So it's been in the oven, it's just been settling. We've got a settling situation, right? Now, I'm going to season it before we whack it in. Right, we've got a bit of salt and black pepper, that's what's going in there, right? And that will heat up to a situation that I'm comfortable with, and that will do it, right? God, I hope everyone realises how fucking slashed I am, right? Like, I am absolutely well pissed, right? So, you know what I mean? So, right, okay. Right, I'm going to whack in a little bit of greenery now, right? Okay, so this is something that I do not have to do, but I'm going to do it anyway, right? Right, I do not have to do this, right? This is, I'm literally going beyond, right? Like all sorts of like professionalisation, right? So I hope everyone appreciates this. So, because I'm trying to do it for you. So I've got a spring onion, and I'm going to whack it in. And the reason why that is just to create a little bit of greenery. And we're going to do it quite fine. I've just got a little tickle in my throat. It's really... I've had a tickle in my throat for ages. It's doing me in. So... I'm not going to say if it's anything deadly, but, you know, it might be. I don't know. I mean, we have had, like, a special moment on the heart situation. But I did have, like, a heart attack at, like, 44, so, you know... And it wasn't anything to do with like the special injections or anything like that. I'm a pure blood. We have had no special injections, right? So, okay. Oh, shit. I've just spilled the rice everywhere. Fine, fine. It is fine. Right, it's not fine because there's loads of it. Right, hang on a minute. Right, okay, we're back. So, right, okay. Right, we're going to give this a whiz round now. So, I just want to create a nice, like, comfortable, like, fragrant environment. I've spilled some more rice everywhere. I mean, obviously, we are, like, highly appetite, so I hope everyone can forgive me for that, so... Okay, I just want to create some fried rice now. I thought if I do the fried rice first, then it's going to be crispy, right? So we've got some, the onions have come out really nice. The cashew nuts, we've got flickings of greenery through the spring onion, right? And that's, you don't want to like be doing like loads of like oil in this situation. You know, we've seasoned it. I'm going to take it off the heat. It's getting way too spicy for my liking, to be honest. It really is. Right, I'm going to call that a day. Right, that's going to go in the oven. I'm not putting it in the oven to cook it. It's just literally going in the oven to hold it, right? Because the main event is now about to come up, right? So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to take that off the oil. off the heat, and we're going to whack that on the oil. So the that oil has been up to a temperature. It's now gotten to a situation that I'm completely happy with, right? I've got a bowl that I need and I can't find. So I'm having like major irresponsible moments. Hang on a minute. Right, okay, we're back. So the bowl we're looking for is we've actually got it in use, right? Okie dokie. So this is the situation. So this is what we're going to do, right? This is now really special moments, okay? Right, I'm going to crack an egg in here. As it goes, that's in, right? Now we're going to whack in some corn flour, right? So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Now I'm going to use my dexterity hands, and we want to whack this right through, right? We're just creating a corn flour situation, and we want to create it in a nice peaceful manner, right? So that egg is going to run through that chicken. Yeah. The corn flour is going to do its work. Yeah, it's all getting sticky. Now the stickier this gets, the better, right? And a lot of people at this point will be quite like a lot of people at this point will be horrified and saying, well, what are you doing? Like, why are you creating this like unstickable moment? Right, I'm going to put in a bit of black pepper and a bit of salt. Right. Now, the reason why is because we have to do or die, yeah? This is a point now that a lot of integral moments that will be languished into obscurity, yeah, will now not to be seen, yeah. We're going to wash our hands. I want to create moments of integrity, yeah. This is a moment where I say I am the bollocks and you say, well, maybe. Right, a little bit more corn flour. Okay, I've got the egg just there. Now I want to just use both hands now, and we're now going to whack whacking more in. Right. Okie dokie. Now a lot of this part 2 is obviously not going to make as much sense as part 1 because I'm like really slashed. Like my pissness is like really high at the moment, so I'm struggling. Not in case I'm like not struggling. It's just a case that I'm like proper struggling, and we're gonna have to like sort it out. So I'm trying to work out what the fuck I'm doing. So right, okay. So right, here we go. I'm hoping the oil is up to temperature. Right. Right. I'm gonna whack the lemon drizzle thing on. That's going to go on. I want to see what this is. Right, that's quite high. So I need to turn this down a bit, otherwise it's going to be too much. Right, okay, here we go. When I do this, right, hang on, I need to get caressed into moments. I need to get caressed into moments of insecurity, yeah. Now when I do this, I want to get ready. I want to get ready because when the chicken goes in and it comes out, I need to put it on something, right? So I'm going to get a plate. I'm going to get a cloth. I'm just getting ready. I'm getting prepared, alright? Well, I know that's over there and it's not making any sense. Right, okay. Here we go. Right, we are ready. I'm going to do one bit at a time, and it's going to come out in one bit. It's very sticky, and we're laying it in. And we're laying chicken in now. We're laying it in the fryer. Okay. There we go. And we're doing one bit at a time. It's going to take a bit of time to do this. But at the end of the day, it will be worth it. You do not want, right, we do not want to overload that pan, right? That is really important. It's an important part of the steaks, yeah? If we muck this up, because I'm over here washing up, yeah? And everyone's going, oh, you might need to keep an eye on that. And I'm saying, yeah, I know what you're saying, but I've got an Asperger's disorder that I'm now trying to wash up stuff, and what you're saying is bullshit. That is not the case, right? It's not the case. Right, well it is the case, but it ain't the case. Right, okay. I'm going to stir this round. I want these chickens, and I want the fry to be up to a certain situation. Yeah, this is important. Very important. Right, okay, so we know roughly what's going on. I mean, I'm really wankered, so, I mean... okay. There is one thing I forgot to do with the rice, actually. I don't know whether I've even dare to even bother. Right, we're going to want to get the colour on this. Right, we'll whack this right up now. I'm whacking up to about a 6. It was on a 4 and now it's on a 6. Right, the only thing I want to do with the rice is I just want to whack that egg in it, right? Because I'm not happy with, I completely forgot about the egg, right? I know I can hear, don't worry, I can hear the chicken. Right, don't worry, I can hear the chicken. Right, I just want to break this egg up a little bit more. I'm keeping an eye on it, don't worry. You're all having moments, everyone's going, Sergeant, are you keeping an eye on what the fuck is going in that pan? I am, right? Just chill out, right? I know what I'm doing. Everything is under control, right? Right, okay, let's have it. Alright. Okay, like things are dropping. Right, yeah, we've got some nice. It's alright, don't worry, it's all good in the hood. Oh shit, that hurt. Oh, it landed on my toe. I just had a bit of oil land on my toe, right? Right, okay, that's cool. Right, next batches are going in. Right, we're dropping in, right? It's very sticky, yeah? Very sticky indeed, but that's good. That's what you want. You want individual sticky pieces, yeah, that are going to transform this integral relation, yeah, to intoleration is what we want, right? We want intoleration into our food, right? We don't want to be accepted into multiple situations, right? That's just come off. Right, that can go in now. That can just fuck off over there. Right, that can go over there. That's bollocks. Right, now there will be double dipping. Right, there will be double. I'm keeping an eye on the lemon sauce. That's going to have integral moments of instability. Yeah, I've got things that have been dropping. I am really slashed, so you know everyone has to take control. Right. Right, that's what we got so far. Now, a lot of people are going to be saying, well, that's actually not quite brown enough. I know that, right? You're talking to the fucking master. Yeah, you don't have to be like a bit of a knobwank to say to me it's not like in control enough, right? I know what I'm doing, right? I am in a specialisation. Right, the rice is looking really nice. It's got little flashes of green. Right, it's got little nice flashes of green. I will hold it up and show you. So it's got little tiny little flashes of green in it, right? With the cashew nuts and the spring onion. So we just want to keep mixing it round. I just want to break in bits of egg up a little bit more. Right, I'm not happy about the and you can see little flashes of like the fried onion in there, which is really nice. I like that. That's going to give it a nice more. It's going to give the rice a lovely, nice savoury flavour, along with the garlic that's gone in there, right? So I'm quite pleased about that. That's nice. That is lovely. Yeah, that is really nice. I'm actually loving that rice. That is really quality. Okie dokie. Right, we need to now concentrate on what we're doing, yeah? Right, so that chicken is now going quite hard. Right, now we're going to whack it right up now. So I've got the lemon sauce. I'm going to put a little bit more honey in that lemon sauce. Alright. A little bit more honey. Right. I want it slightly sweeter texture and flavour and look than what it was. Alright. Okay. So it's just going to be slightly more honey and lemon. Alright. So we are doing it for you. Alright. This is all about making sure we've got promiscuity above ability, yeah, and that's why it's important, yeah, because when you've got a channel like mine and we've got lots and lots of loyal gang members and squad members, you want to make sure that they all get served as a purpose, yeah, and that purpose is loyalty, ability and promiscuity, right? Okay, so I want to make sure I've got that all up to a temperature, and that's going to be done in a certain way. I want heat flowing through that pan, yeah. I don't want any nonsense, yeah. I don't want any nonsense in the pan, yeah. We're looking for a colour. And we're looking for a dexterability, yeah? Right, I'm going to take this out now. Because that chicken's going to be cooked. There we go. I know a lot of people are going to be saying, hang on a minute. They're going to be saying, hang on a minute, it's not very coloury. Right, it's not very like brown. We want it more brown. It will be brown. It'll be brown like your town, right? Probably coming to a town near you in the next few years, right? Right, so I want it up full whack. And we're going to whack the whole lot in, right? And we're careful as we go. And we're going for a double dip. We're double dipping now, alright? Now, that is going to transmogrificate any situation that we've got any unsubscribable ability that is not going to be replicated in this situation. Now, once this is done, yeah, I'm going to do a nice lemon, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice up a lemon and we're going to do it very thinly, yeah, very thinly indeed. Yeah. I'm going to do 3 just in case that we don't exactly know what we're doing, right? Now I'm going to cut it in half, just like that. I'm slicing up my lemon, I'm cutting it in half. So I'm almost quarter cut through my lemon. Yeah, and the reason why that is because we want to be able to serve this up. Yeah, we want to be able to serve up this lemon, yeah, that's going to give, I know I'm doing a bit of washing up and everyone's going, oh, what are you doing, right, and it's alright, I know what I'm doing, I'm on an obscurity, on double agent 120, I'm completely, I'm waiting for updates, so, you know, don't issue me for it, right, okay. Right, we're calming down, we're getting into a nice comfortable situation now, right, I want to get it nice and golden, right, now, the longer that stays in that pan at the moment, yeah, the chicken's going to be cooked, yeah, it's not even a case of do you even know what you're doing? Yeah, it is a case of course I know what I'm doing. But what we need to be doing now is transpiring it, yeah, for a lot of the toast watchers and the bean watchers. Now, I've come across bean watchers, yeah, and like I said in my last part of this video, bean watchers are in a different league to toast watchers, yeah. We're talking about people who can't even open a can of beans, yeah. We're talking about people who get a loaf of bread and think to ourselves, what do we do? Do we bake it in an oven, or do we like fry it on a barbecue? Right? We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. And that is a very interesting situation. I think a lot of people need to be quite aware of. Yeah. I'm not sure that everyone on this channel is aware of that. Yeah. And I think you should be. And I think you should be, yeah, because we've got consolidations for toast watchers, but we need to have ameliorations for bean watchers, yeah. Now, they're a different class of people, yeah, and we need to take them in, yeah, we need to bring them into the fold, and we need to be able to amalgamate them into the scenario, yeah. Right, so we're now getting a bit of colour on this chicken, yeah. It's got really high heat. It's going to be really crispy, yeah, it's going to be really crispy, but that's what we want, you know. Sometimes in this situation you might say to yourself, oh, I haven't got the confidence to be able to do this, Sergeant, help me, what do I do? And I say to you, well, what you need to do, right, it helps to work in the kitchen and watch professional chefs. I say professional with that asterisk part. It says professional, right? But you need to watch people who know what they're doing, right? And even sometimes, right? Because I'm too amazing. Even sometimes, someone like your sergeant, right, will point out different aspects to them, right? And they won't know, because nobody knows nobody can know everything, right? I know everyone on my channel thinks I'm not basically too amazing, right? But unamazing as it may seem, even I don't know everything, right? And that is just how it is, right? So this oil is now blazing hot, right? We've got a blazing hot oil, right? And what we're trying to do now is not a case of cooking chicken. It isn't a case of that at all. It's not a case of that. What we're trying to do is create colour, yeah. We're trying to create colour contrasts, yeah. And they're all going to create their colour, yeah, in that oil, yeah. I want to have a little look, and I want to see if I'm happy with it. I'm not quite happy with it. I want it browner, right? I want it dark, yeah. I want to be able to see that this chicken has been enlightened to a certain sense of tranquility, yeah. And it's going to be, I'm talking nonsense here because I'm really comfortable. So, right, okay, what I'm going to do now, while that's cooking, yeah, and while that's displaying its values, yeah, I'm going to start to say, yeah, to people, yeah, I'll start moving stuff off the way. I'm going to start deliberation on the rice, alright? Now this rice is like really nice, and I want to be able to fill this rice up. The longer I take on this rice, the better, right? Okay, so that's fine. We're just going to let that chicken cook. We'll let it flavour out, and we're going to let it do its thing, yeah? So this is a beautiful fried rice we've done here tonight, right? So we've got, I mean, I can't even say what we've got, right? We've got lots of deliberations, right? It's going to be beautiful. Right, now we're getting a bit of colour on this chicken now, right? We're getting a lot of colour on it now. Now, that only took a few seconds, right? You just got to be patient. A lot of people don't have a lot of patience with a lot of dishes, right? And the trick with a lot of these things is a little bit of patience, yeah? A little bit of patience. Take your time, yeah? Don't rush things, right? Don't need to rush things, right? Things aren't there to be rushed, right? They will come in their own circumstance. I'll turn everything off now. I'll take the chicken out. Right, yeah, you've got to be patient with food, alright? Yeah, you can't expect things to just like come up to your specifications straight away, alright? Right, it's a very silly thing to expect. Right, this oil, I'm just going to whack in the oven. The oven is off. I'm just somewhere to just place it, basically. A bit of smoke there, so a very smoky situation going on. Okay, right, now, okay. Right, okie dokie, I want to clear down. Right, I'm clearing down. Wow, that's really hot. Everything's hot, alright? Even the cloth's hot. Right, okie dokie. I'm going to place this chicken in. And that's really crispy. Yeah, really crispy. And that is what we call a bowl of crispy chicken. Yeah. Okay, so you can tell it's so crispy, it's amazing. Alright. Right, okay. Now what we want to do is now everything is off. Now obviously I've explained the situation to Lieutenant Pelosi about the lemon oil, or the pan that this lemon drizzle is in. Right, okay, let's do it. I'm just going to drizzle this in. That's cool. Okay. We're going to get this up. We're going to mix it round. We're just going to mix it round, right? Just take your time. You know, don't rush. There's no need for rushing. Like, it's not a panic. You know. I know everyone on YouTube and that. On the YouTubes of the tube, and everyone goes, oh, people are watching, and you know, that's just how it is. You know, people will be watching, yeah. Like uploading the video, yeah. Wow, that tastes amazing. Wow, that is wow, that's got some spicy flavours in it. Yeah, I want to clear this down now. Right. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Well, what can I say? I mean, I'm not struggling, yeah, I'm not mementoing, yeah, I just want to create, I want to try and create amazement for yous lot and yous guys, and, you know, wow, you know, there's a lot of sauce in that. But we're going to get our sesame seeds. I'm going to sprinkle them on. And how they go in is how they go in. Right. It's not a case of like we want it to be a situation where we're too amazing. We can't do that. And we haven't even got the right to do that yet. what we want is to create a comfortable situation where everyone is going to be obscuring of, right? We'll place our lemon on now. And I'll place it over there. We got our fried rice, yeah. We got everything in that needs to be in and needs to be involved, yeah. This is an amazement, yeah. Now, I haven't got the right to tell you how to recreate this, yeah. Even if you can recreate it, right, which I'm highly doubtful. If you can, then good luck to you. Yeah, you know, I mean, you won't be as amazing as I am. If you even come near like to 10%, I will personally congratulate you. Yeah, I will show you the way, and I will show you a certain ability. Yeah, if you choose to ignore that ability, that's up to you. Yeah, it's not up to me. It's not up to Poloski. It's not up to Shoot Unit has just been promoted. Yeah. Right, chill out, Poloski. You will be next. Yeah. Poloski is definitely indeed of a promotion. Yeah. I'm not actually quite sure how we can promote Johnny K60, but I'm sure that it will be done. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a close-up on this, and I'll see all these lovely fucking boiled munchers in a minute. Alright, hang on a minute. Right, okay, here we go. So we've got the lemon chicken. Yeah, we've got the lemon chicken. It's all doing it for you. Yeah, we need to really get to some real perspectiveness on this. Right, I've got the symbolisation of lemon now doing its thing. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going, we need some real close-ups, so we're going to do that for you. Alright, so let's get involved. Let's talk about what we've done. Yeah, what we've done here tonight is probably a case of like, what's harder doing this lemon chicken or travelling to the moon? Well, at the end of the day, if you travel to the moon, all you need is a space rocket. But when you do this lemon chicken, what you need is dedication and love. Yeah, and that's a harder thing to do. Yeah, that's a harder thing to get onto. Now we've got the rice. Now we can see the rice. We've got the little tiny flickers of the cashew nuts. The little tiny flickers of the spring onion. Yeah. And we got that egg in there, and that rice is just too amazing. Yeah, I can't eat. Even I'm salivating. Yeah, I'm literally salivating at the thought of it. Yeah, even the flicking of the fried onion that's in there. It's just the focus is blurring out because the focus is just too massive. Yeah. Now, what we've done here tonight. Yeah. We need to take stock of. Yeah, we need to take stock of. We need to just scan over. Everyone needs to see it. It's a beautiful work of art that we've done here tonight. And we've created. I know my gang members, I know my squad members are very appreciative. And if everyone needs to be reminded, my squad members are Lieutenant Poloski, First Lieutenant fucking Sheep Unit, Sergeant Major Ron, and Johnny K60. I don't know where Private Mike 5's gone. He's disappeared into obscurity. Yeah, and we got Private Auntie as well. The rest of my gang members, we need to look on in solace and think to ourselves, Sergeant, it's just too amazing. Well, I love you all. Be careful out there. Don't end up in hospital via importations and new arrivals and magic soil. Keep the faith. We will see them off in the future, and our people will be true, and our lands will be back to ours eventually. Right, I know it's a bit groovy in Ireland, I know it's a bit groovy in Wales and England and Scotland, but don't worry, there are islands, and everyone else can say see you later. Right, I'll see you later, people. Be good. Love you all. Keep the faith. Stay safe.